Hi guys, welcome back to the homestead. It is another weekend of firewood. We're going to try to do a couple other things today too, but we're going to just start off with firewood. It's it's about 50 degrees, but it is breezy, so it's cold on my ears, so I don't really need the hat as much as it's just kind of a little warm for my ears. But let me spin around here. So I did some tweaking on the saw, and it's going to need some carburetor work, but I'm hoping it'll at least get me through, finish cutting these up, see how much of that other tree I can get cut up. And kind of my goal today, hopefully, is to try to get as much of this tree done, because I'd really like to start working on that pile right there and get that cleaned up before the snow gets on the ground, because it's kind of in the way of where we're going to be plowing. And then at some point, hopefully, be able to do some work on the plow, get the dump truck ready and the plow on the dump truck and kind of do that. So that's what I'm going to start with, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll bring you guys along with. That didn't last long. Well guys, that didn't last long. We'll see what we can take a peek at. I'm out of the wind at the moment, so I'm getting warm. Sun's coming out, but I'll take a look and see what the carburetor. Let's see if we're getting fuel to it or what's going on here. Alright, is it getting fuel? Well, it might be getting fuel. Let's take a look. Well, she's getting fuel. Now, the question is it getting spark? I don't know if it's spark, could be spark plug, or she might be following out. Might be following the plug out. because if I let it sit, she runs again for a little bit and then bogs down again. So we'll take a look and see. Plug's a little warm. Maybe not enough I can grab it with my finger yet. Jody's in town, so it might just be a matter. Oh, that plug looks pretty good. It's nice and dry. It's not fouled out. You can see that. Where's my camera here? She looks nice and dry, and looks like it's been burning fairly clean, but it's definitely not getting flooded. I think what it's happening is it's sucking air in one of the gaskets in the carburetor is sucking air, and it gets worse when it gets hot. That, or could be just losing compression too. Actually, I got this out. Let's just take a feel of what it's like without it. Oh yeah. And she's spitting gas out of the carb, so it's getting gas. I just think the air mixture is off. And with this carb, I don't believe it has a mixture. It's got just a high and a low settings, so. But she's definitely getting fuel to the carburetor. Is it getting fuel into the cylinder? That I don't know. Oh yeah, it ain't hurting for compression, that's for sure. But let's take a look and see one other level down. Fortunately, I won't have the gaskets or the carburetor rebuild kit. I ordered is coming, but it won't be here till next week, so it won't be done for this video. So I might be, if I don't get this thing, can't get this thing running again, it might be that we're gonna find something else to do. All right, let's see. She looks good. That seal. Oh, I can't really show that. It's buried down in here. But it looks like well, the gasket's still there. It's definitely getting fuel to the cylinder. But we'll put her back. I'm not seeing anything major leaking. It's getting definitely fuel down to the chamber. Needs a little bit of a cleaning down here, but I'm not going to take it apart out here in the field. I'll do that up in the house where it's cleaner and I can control it a little bit. So we'll put her back together, give her a few more pulls and see if she fires. And if not, back to the drawing board of what we're going to do today. Actually, we might do some stuff off camera today. Might not get a lot of content. Our daughter Chloe is looking to move up here, so she was going to be coming up this weekend with some stuff. So that may take some precedence over our videos today and our projects today, just so we can make room for her. Not that we don't have not the most ideal room anyway, room in the house right now, but we'd welcome the help and the company around here. That's for sure. All right, let's see what this thing does, if anything. She's getting fuel all right. But that ain't fuel. What is that coming out? Got fuel in there. It's almost like it leaked out of the tank a little bit. But we'll put her back together. Doesn't look like anything I'm going to be able to field fix. Like I said, I did some cleaning on it the other day and looked at the diaphragm in there, and the diaphragm definitely needs replacement. So it just might not be getting enough. It's spitting the fuel out, but I just think the fuel air mixture is too wrong. It might be just too rich if that diaphragm isn't working right. Or it's too, well, actually be just, if the diaphragm wasn't working, if I remember my small engines properly, that diaphragm isn't working, it's not able to pump the fuel into the carburetor. So it would actually be running lean. But if that was true, theoretically, the choke should take that on, but I don't know, we'll see. Give her one more whirl. Well, guys, as you heard, it ain't on the run. So I think I'm going to go get the batteries, and maybe we'll see what we can do with the little wood saw, or little battery saw. So I'll be back. Hi, guys. I got my saw running for a little bit. Neighbor borrowed me their saw. Didn't actually need it yet, but with the battery, a little bit of battery and what I did get out of that, we got the trailer about half full of split birch. I got some over on the saw stand over there that I already cut up, but the trunks are cut all the way down to the stumps. I'm not cutting more off of them, but all these are cut up. I have some branches and stuff to trim, but I'll just delimb them to where they're going to be manageable, and then I'll bring them over to the saw stand. And then, so hopefully if the weather holds out tomorrow, I'll be able to finish these. And then I'll start working on getting that stuff trimmed up and cleaned up out of the way. And then if we get done with that and we got more room to put stuff up, we'll take these dead trees here that are down, these down, and then those over there. And then we got some more cleanup work of some birch to do back there that I think will get us close to having a full 3 bays. I mean, I would love to say, yeah, it's going to get us all 3 bays, but I always overestimate, so. But that's going to be it for tonight, and we'll see where tomorrow brings, and we'll bring you guys along. Hi guys, I didn't film much today. It was a lot of just cleanup work and cutting wood, so I didn't really film a lot of it, but let me flip the camera around here. So I got all this birch cleaned up, kind of graded a little bit with the rake, just to kind of clean up some of the debris. Some of the, I mean, most of this is pretty much rotten, but I got quite a bit of that pile. I would say probably half to 2/3 maybe of that pile gone. So still got a little bit left there, but we got more to drop. But I got a full trailer. So we got, I spent last hour or so splitting and cutting the stuff. So I got some spruce and balsam and some of the birch left in there yet, but she's full, ready to go. And I still got more to split, and I'll just wait to split that until I get more. Because what I'll do is I'll just go and work on that pile again and get that done. So this will fill the 2nd bay and start filling into the 3rd bay. We'll see. And as you can see, got sunset today. And I'm losing daylight, so I'm going to bring the trailer up and I'm going to start unloading it here. I might even unload it after dark a little bit tonight too, just to get this thing unloaded and get it back down here. But I'm going to pack my stuff up for now, and I got to work tomorrow, so we'll see what comes from tomorrow. But we'll keep you posted. Hi guys, I didn't film any of it, but as you can see behind me, the trailer is about half empty. And let me spin around and I'll flip the camera here. But I'm got that row done up there, and I'm started on this one down here. I just got to finish. I kind of ran out of daylight, and my headlamp that I have did not last very long. So, but yeah, we're gonna work on this and keep going. But so this has kind of been another short video, so I apologize for that, guys. But we're just trying to get plug away with firewood, get ready for the winter, so that we're not trying to play catch up again, where we're doing doing firewood when the winter's here and snow's on the ground. But we do have some projects coming up. We're going to be ordering here probably this week the steel for, let me flip the camera around, for this part of the addition. We're not going to do the tie-in roof right now because we might redo that roof completely. We just kind of put it in there to kind of protect the space between the original house and the addition. But we're gonna be ordering the roofing for that, the steel roofing. So that'll be coming up here in a few weeks. We'll have videos on that, and then we'll also need to get the house wrap on. I want to get the house wrap on the rest of this before the snow flies, just to get it kind of weather tight and sealed up. So, but that's going to be it for this week's video, guys. Again, I apologize. It wasn't anything real exciting, but we're hopefully maybe one more week of this. We're going to be focusing on firewood, and then we'll kind of hopefully be shifting gears to start doing some more project stuff. It's a little bit more exciting to watch. So appreciate you hanging with us, and if you haven't already and you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe or follow our channel. We would greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next week.